Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fat Pack to Six Pack. I'm Azam and I'm here to help you and me get a six pack and stay motivated too. So today was a chest session. Tried to push it out as quick as I could as well, just because I need to make sure I go to sleep early. Got an early shift tomorrow morning as well. So just to start it off with, flat bench with dumbbells. 4 sets of 8 was the goal with 39 kg dumbbells. What I actually managed was 2 sets of 7 and then 2 sets of 4. With 39 kg dumbbells, which was cool. Last time I think I did, last time was appalling. Time before I think I did 7, 6, 5, 4. So here I did 2 7s and then 2 4s. So it's okay. We'll work towards getting all the 7s up and stuff as well and try and get 8s in as well. Then I went to incline dumbbell chest press as well. 4 sets of 8 with the goal with 32 kg. I managed 1 set of 8, a set of 6, 5 and 4. With 32 kgs. I'm still trying to kind of get back into that strength thing, but because I'm using dumbbells more to kind of even up my chest to make it look a bit more, well, even, not lopsided, and make my right arm stronger compared to my left, I'm kind of using dumbbells, so there are going to be a few flaws in the actual training session. Then I went on to decline press with 75 kgs, supersetting that with crunches, 3 sets of decline bench with 4 sets of decline bench with 4 sets of crunches. The decline bench, I was 75 kg on that one, 4 sets of 8 which I managed. So next week I'm going to go to 4 sets of 8 with 80 kg as the goal. Having said that, I did 2 sets of 8, and then 2 sets of 6 actually, because what I realized is when I was doing my decline press, my hands are wide, and as I'm doing it wide and I'm benching, I feel kind of more towards the lats and not so much on the pecs. So what I've done is I've taken my hands a little bit closer, because when you kind of putting your arms out and your hands are a bit closer, you feel more of the pectoral muscle work, especially from underneath, especially when you're doing a decline and you're pushing downwards. So what I've done is I want to hit these parts a bit more. So what I've done is I've taken a slightly closer grip and I'm benching it that way. Now when I did that, I had to be careful because the right shoulder was twinging a little bit. So on the third set of doing decline benches, when I went for the closer grip, the third set started pinching a little bit on the shoulder. I was like, okay, just need to be careful about this. And then the fourth set was actually okay. So even though I'm thinking about going up to 80, I may drop it back down to 75 and see what it is, especially with the change of grip. Like I said, with decline, when you go decline, you don't want your hands out here, because with decline you can't really feel it, you feel more in your lats. Bring them in a little bit more, you feel this part here of your chest working, especially a bit lower down as well. So that was right. So that's something I need to really work on and focus on. And even with all the exercises as well, even with like flat dumbbell bench, when I'm benching, I'm not, my hands out here, my hands are here, and they come up, and I try to bring them together, but at the moment, what I'm doing now is I do a few where it's coming together, but the rest of the time I just bring them in to a nice angle so they're closer rather than out here a little bit further in. Just get that going, even with the incline bench. And then yeah, going into decline, 4 sets of 80 kg is what I did, but making sure hands are closer. Then I went on to flies. I did 3 sets of 12 flies with 14 kg on a flat bench. I superset that with leg drops. So I do 3 sets of flies but 4 sets of leg drops, kind of hit my lower abdominals. So it just drops the legs down and fly back up and then drop them down. And then I do incline flies, but instead of just having your arms going out to your side and together, I have my hands going downwards like this and up. So this represents more of a cable fly to kind of hit more of the peak of your chest as well and kind of work the whole muscle as you're coming through. Also, it's meant to be very good for your moves, so kind of doing those ones as well. And at the end of it, just literally started off on a bench, 75 kg flat bench to kind of burn it off. And also, just so you know, with the incline flies, 10 kg plates, 3 sets of 10 is what I was doing, and on the flat flies it was 3 sets of 12 with 14 kg, supersetting that with leg drops. And then I went on to flat bench, 1 set with 75 kg, pushed them out, got to 8 there, dropped the weight down to 60 with a slightly closer grip, pushed those out to hit more on the inner pectoral part as well. Again, did a set of 8 there, which kind of was really fatigued because I thought, let me just finish off with some push-ups. Couldn't do any push-ups. I was like, okay, my chest is done. It's a great session. So overall, fantastic, great workout. Tried to keep it within an hour. It's been an hour 15, well, an hour 10, including the video. It's gone over a little bit, but nevertheless, great workout. Calories are on point-ish today, possibly. Depends on what I eat just now, because my wife made some awesome dish that I want to try. It was a keto recipe. Obviously, I'm not going to follow keto too bad, because obviously you can have carbs, etc., etc. in your diet, as long as you're on a calorie deficit, which is where I am trying to go with all these things. But this recipe looked amazing. It was like a chicken stuffed with like maybe cabbage or something. We use different things. We use carrots and I think other random stuff. It was really, I had a little bit before I started training. It was really nice. So I want to see if I can fit that in with a protein shake and maybe have half the protein shake that I would normally have. So instead of 60 grams of protein, I have 30 grams of protein with my milk. Have that after my shower and just so that it absorbs into the body whilst I'm asleep, or have that before the shower and then have the chicken and stuff after the shower. So let's see how that goes. Either way, feeling fantastic, feeling good. Just need to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's about 20 past 10, so I need to be in bed within the next, I'd say, 45 minutes. Just so I get at least 5 hours of sleep, which won't be too bad. Maybe 5.5, wake up at 4:30. But either way, it's been great. Thank you again for all the people that are sharing, subscribing, and really commenting as well. I really do appreciate this. Honestly, it's just really motivational for me to see more and more people kind of getting involved in this. And hopefully you guys are actually maybe watching my previous videos first to kind of catch up with me and train and do everything I'm doing. And if you're starting on these videos, that's great. By all means, definitely, maybe start from now and carry on. I've still got another 6 months or 7 months of videos that I'm making to kind of get myself to get that leanness and that six-pack that I've always wanted. But if you want to start from the fresh, start from the beginning of June. That's when the journey really began for me as well. And you know, feel free to kind of follow it and just stick to it. The only thing I'd recommend if you're watching today's video and you haven't watched any other ones before this, think about your nutrition. This is what a guy called Vish has been telling me continuously. My cousin's been telling me, everyone's been telling me, like loads of people, nutrition. And do you know what? For me, I've got my mindset right that my training is good. I don't have to worry about my training anymore. I'm consistent. I've been doing 5-6 days a week of training consistently now. I have a couple of downsides and stuff. Okay, it happens to all of us. But there's lots of motivation out there. There's loads of people who have helped and supported me. But now it is all about that nutrition. Because for me to get those final results that I'm looking for, especially in the 6 months, I mean, it's a long time, 7 months, sorry, it's a long time, that how can I fail this? It's impossible for me to fail this as long as I carry on watching my nutrition. So yeah, I'm going to be trying different diets, well not diets, but kind of watching my calorie counts and stuff and see what I can do to add, what I can do to take away and stuff. Obviously people are helping me and giving me advice and stuff as well. Things like one of the guys I was talking to earlier on today, he just said instead of having fries from the shop, why don't you make homemade chips? And to be honest, homemade chips, homemade fries is actually a good option, because what you're doing is you're taking potato, you're cutting it up, stick it in the air fryer. There's no oil, there's no frying, this, that, the other. Yes, it takes a bit longer to cook. Yes, they may not be as nice as the shop fries or whatever, but to be honest, we can do it. And that's my carbs, you know, it varies, but there's always options, there's always ways around it. Either way, calorie deficit, to lose weight, to lose the fat, get hench, get lean. You guys are amazing. Thank you again for all your love, your support, your motivation. Feel free to share, subscribe, Fat Pack to Six Pack on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. You guys are the best. I will see you tomorrow for a leg session with a difference. I'm very excited to try that. It will be a quad session tomorrow, working the front of my legs mainly. I will do standing calf raises as well in that, but looking forward to it. Let's see how it goes. You guys are fantastic. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care now. Bye.